Thanks for listening to this lesson introduction on Daniel chapter 10, a clear and present danger. Please have your study guide and a pen handy so you can write some notes in the side margins. First, let's look at the big idea in this lesson, which is this. Daniel chapter 10 reveals the magnitude and intensity of the spiritual conflict that exists in a realm that's unseen and often unrecognized by man. Daniel chapters 10 through 12 present the fifth and final vision that reveals God's countdown to eternity. In Daniel chapter 10, Daniel has been fasting and likely praying for 3 full weeks when he's informed by one of God's messengers who provides him with the final information about God's countdown to eternity. The messenger has been delayed from delivering God's message by some high-level demonic interference. It is likely that Daniel was unaware of this cosmic battle during this 3-week struggle. This brings us back to the big idea in this lesson, which is this. Understanding the magnitude and intensity of the spiritual conflict that exists in a realm that's unseen and often unrecognized by man. Daniel chapter 10 is the clearest passage in the Bible that explains the reality of spiritual warfare, cosmic conflict that occurs every day in the heavens and in the lives of God's people. Now, if I led this lesson, here's how I would approach it. There are 15 questions in this lesson. During my preparation time, I'd use a pencil to write the time, not the number of minutes that I plan to spend on each question. I'd focus on question 1, question 2A, question 2B, question 5A, question 5B, question 7, question 8B, and question 10. There's a lot in this lesson, so I'd ask God to help me lead effectively, and I'd ask Him to use His Word to change lives. One final thought. With only 2 lessons left in this study after this one, I would remind the group this week that we're going to be going through the final exam in 3 weeks and hosting another open house the week after that. I'd encourage the group members to start praying about people they can invite to the next open house, and I would encourage them to start thinking about what Lamplighter study they would like to do next. I hope this introduction will enable you to lead in such a way that God is glorified and lives are changed forever into the image of Jesus Christ.